Welcome back to IteariTV. My name is Iteari. Today we're going to be walking around Books A Million to see what arts and crafty things we can find. Stationery, sticker books, coloring books, all the fun things are here at Books A Million.
Alrighty, so at the front of this particular store, this shelf is always here with the different types of delivery tape, which can definitely be used for crafting. You had the sprinkles delivery tape and the hot dog delivery tape. You can definitely use that as decorative washi tape. They had the tattoos there that you could use to peel and stick on pages. I took a look at these cards here for $10 a pop. You could use those as journaling cards. Pop Shelf and Five Below has cards you can use for journaling cards as well. Books A Million and Barnes & Noble as well has just tons of coloring books. Tons and tons and tons, okay? We could be here all day looking at the coloring books. That particular one was $7.97. I looked here at these book nooks. I'm seeing a lot of these pop up in bookstores. These are the buildable miniature dollhouse figure things. These are miniatures that you can build and put in your doll houses. I do know a few friends who are into miniature doll houses, so this is great. Let me know if you're into this type of thing. And I did see these weird, creepy looking cats standing up here. I think these are pretty expensive too. These were like $69. There's no way. And then throughout Barnes & Noble and Books A Million, you'll see tables of stationery of all kinds. Okay, sticky notes, coffee cups, pens, pencils. That cup was $14.99 there. Feel free to pause the video and to look at prices. We have these these bookmarks that you color. The floral bookmarks. We're starting to see more of that throughout different stores. The colorable bookmarks. We have some kits in the home and garden section. I did not show every single thing in this store because this particular Books A Million is a very big Books A Million. I'm a huge fan of their journal aisle. I have a couple of these vegan leather journals that I'm picking up here. These are usually $30, these journals. And the paper is, it's handmade leather, and then the paper is, I think, recycled paper. And it's a very interesting texture. It gives you those like old biblical feels. And I just love how these journals look. I only see these in Books A Million. They're so classic and just sophisticated. They feel great. Here are some Frida items that you can purchase. You can also slow this video down by clicking the settings icon in the top right-hand corner of your video and changing the speed. Here's some more journals. This one is a really pretty, is it like periwinkle type of a blue? Bluish purple. This one's $27.99. The pages feel really good in this one too. Now, Books A Million is one place I would say, yeah, okay, you can pay a higher price for a journal. I'll let it pass depending on what type of journal it is because I do appreciate the quality of their journals. Just looking at the highlighters and the pens. These highlighters are $12.99. Very elevated prices in Books A Million, just as you see in Barnes & Noble. And then Books A Million always has this like book lovers little section here where you can find book lover knickknacks and stickers and hair bows and earrings and everything about like I love reading. There are book holders over here. I don't know about you guys, but I still love a physical book in my hand. I still don't listen to audiobooks. If I'm reading, it's a physical book in my hand. And then here are some planners and journals. This planner is $20.99. Just giving you a feel of the prices that you're going to see in here. Here is a faith-based planner. This one's really pretty. The scripture that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord, okay? And this is $17.99. Very beautiful. There are a lot of Christian-based items in Books A Million. I think Books A Million does a better job with the Christian-based section than Barnes & Noble. I feel like they have a lot more items in Books A Million for like your Christian-based journals and Bibles and all the things. Here are some other planners I'm flipping through. They have some really pretty planners. I love Books A Million. I think if I had to choose between Books A Million and Barnes & Noble, Books A Million may be my favorite. The only reason I lean toward Barnes & Noble sometime is because Barnes & Noble has the papercraft books. And Books A Million will have some papercraft books every now and then, but not like Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble always has the papercraft books that I like to flip through. Here are some more very odd planners. I mean, we're looking at $14.99. I love these miniature pocket planners that I saw throughout the store. My grandmother loves pocketbook planners like this. She loves those smaller calendars. Here are some more coloring books. There's a cozy cottage one. I hadn't seen those particular capybaras before by this artist, Cherry Lamb. I think this is my first time seeing that particular artist's name. So this one is really cute. This one is really cute. You had some pushing over there. And then here's probably my favorite cartoon artist when it comes to these sticker books and coloring books, which is Gaynor Caritas. This is Color Your Own Stickers. This is one of the newer ones this artist has come out with. I don't know if it's a male or female, Gaynor Caritas. But I don't have that particular one yet. These are $15. Ollies has the original one, like the first Creepy Cute sticker book that this artist came out with for like $4.99 right now. That blew my mind because I purchased it. When I purchased the original one, it was $15 like these. So these are the newer ones that this artist has come out with. You can also purchase these on Amazon. I'm a huge fan of this particular artist when it comes to coloring books and colorable stickers. So these will be in my collections eventually. And here's another coloring book I really thought was cute with this little bunny with the blacked out eyes. It's kind of creepy, but it's a cute coloring book. I love the size of it. Like, don't give me too much to stress over. Just give me a small little page. And I think this is perfect. I kind of want to go back and get this one for my collection. This one's really nice. $17.99, I think it was. You got the LaFufu coloring book, which is pretty funny. And then you got those Cozy Cappy Cuddles coloring book. I have that one. I forgot the artist. But I mentioned the artist in another video for that particular coloring book. And then I'm looking at more of the pocket calendars. I love these. I just always think of my grandma with these. I need to just get me one to put in my purse just in honor of grandma. And I need to get her one too, probably. So these are really pretty. Now this one is like a real like full-on planner, not just a pocketbook calendar. I really love this one. I might have to go back and get that one. I'm just looking at the covers. Here's this very heavy bag charm. Gives you those Coach vibes, like the Coach cherries. This one's $12.99. Definitely gives you Coach vibes. That one's really pretty, that black one. And then you have these little containers for $15 that they're calling cheap, which is kind of funny. You can get that same container at Dollar General for $1 or something similar. Here is the Bible, one of the Bible highlighter sections. The Bible pencils and highlighters if you do Bible journaling. I know there's quite a huge community for that with Bible journaling. Here are some faith-based clips for your Bible, magnetic bookmarks. You can purchase these in Hobby Lobby, and Dollar Tree has these every now and again. At Books A Million, they are $4.99. They're cheaper in Dollar Tree. I don't know how much they are in Hobby Lobby. I can't remember. These pens were $10. So this is just a peek at the Bible section. And I do really like these Bible tabs. I love the colors. This is $16.99. So very elevated prices for Bible tags. You have Bible indexing tabs here that you could color if you wanted to. I believe these are $16. No, these are $4.99. So these are black and white ones. And you could color these and use these in your Bible journaling. And we have some faith-based keychains here. The Lord bless you and keep you. These are all $10, $9.99. These are all $10. They're very heavyweight. You can put these on your keys. and put other charms and things on them. Here are some Bible bookmarks. How lovely is your dwelling place? This is $4.99, O Lord of hosts. And then we have some blind bags. And I want to take this opportunity to let you know to check to the description. Make sure you're following me on my toy channel, Incredibly Iteari. Check the description of this video and click the channel to subscribe to it. I do a lot of toy collection and blind box hauls. I do get a lot of my blind boxes from Books A Million. Here's a Furby one that I need that Furby. I saw Furby in Five Below once and it disappeared. It flew off the shelves. So I need to go back here and get Furby while it's out. Here's some Fugglers. Make sure you also follow me over on Pray Shop Cruise. It's sort of my experimental channel. It's my very first YouTube channel that I came out with when I was trying to figure things out and I was cruising and I thought I was going to have a lot of cruise content. But I experiment with a lot of things over on Pray Shop Cruise as well. I do a lot of my diamond painting and traveling and hotel reviews and journaling. Anything I want to do, I kind of throw it on that channel. So make sure you check the description of this video again and subscribe to both of those channels as well. And here are some more toys and stationery. We have our Sanrio crew. We have the gang. And there's our boy, our main guy, Pachaco. That's the only Sanrio character I look for when I'm looking at Sanrio items. Doesn't include Pachaco. Everyone else, it doesn't matter. And then we have some great vinyl stickers here. So the vinyl stickers are very expensive depending on where you go. These Tokidoki ones are so cute for $7. These are the stickers. There's only one sticker in here because of the quality. And this is the type of sticker you would put on top of a journal. So if you're in the blind box and toy community, you know exactly who Tokidoki is. And you know that them prices, they don't play with you. So it just is what it is across the board. Here's some Miffy. This Miffy backpack is stunning. This thing is clocking at, I think, $75. This cup was really pretty too. That cup is over $30, I think it is. This bag is like $75, $74.99. And the cup, how much was this cup? I can't remember. $26.99, so almost $30. Miffy is very expensive. We've got some Smoko branded items. They mark these card sets down to $10. Smoko is very expensive. Okay, so like you're paying for their art and their prices rarely decrease. But I always go into this aisle in Books A Million. I think Books A Million has an incredible toy aisle that people probably don't even know about or talk about, especially if you're not into it. But they have an incredible toy section. Here's some other crafts that you can make. Here's some diamond painting kits that you can find in Books A Million. I really liked this decorate the box one where you can decorate the outside of the box as well. And then you have the little diamond painting kits in here. I think these are $12.99. $12.97. There's tons of artsy kits and puzzles and games in Books A Million. I really love Books A Million. I think I love Books A Million just a smidge more than Barnes & Noble because Books A Million has the better toy aisle. Hands down. Books A Million has the better toy aisle between Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. Barnes & Noble tries to do a little bit with the toys and the collectibles and the Funkos, but Books A Million definitely goes harder with the blind boxes. I'm just sort of panning the store here. We're going to take a look at a few more items before I head out. There's another little Crafty aisle sort of in the kids section that I always look in to see if there's anything I like. Here's that brand STMT. We saw this in Barnes & Noble. We saw a ton of this brand in Barnes & Noble. The prices are around the same. This one's $14.99 to create those little sparkling disco items. We're seeing a ton of Make It Real kits throughout Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and now Ollies. Yes, you can get a lot of these Make It Real kits from Ollies. But Ollies is giving you sort of the same prices that we're seeing here, like the $7.99. Ollies is not really marking these down a lot. So, I mean, it just depends on where you are and what you feel like paying. But these Make It Real kits come with a lot of great beads and jewelry accessories to use in your crafting. So always take a look at those if you see them. Here's how to color these cute little animals. I love these types of books. I just don't have the patience to try to really sit down and draw. Then we have another one of these creativity kits here that you can decorate and then stick these items on your window. I think that was $7.99 as well. Very pretty. Then we have a Squishmallow journal kit. The squishes. We couldn't leave here without talking about the squish gang. I'm a huge Squishmallow fan. The squishes are not cheap. $21.99. If it's one thing you're going to pay for, is Squishmallow, Sanrio, Smoko, Tokidoki. Like, you're going to have to pay. They are not cheap. Here's a really cute journal for $16.99. And then Fashion Angels, another one of my favorite kid brands when it comes to arts and crafts. I'm probably going to go back and get this set of coloring pads here. It has they all have silver foil on the coloring pads, and look at how cute these characters are. It's going to be perfect for journaling, putting these as my backgrounds, doing some spot coloring where I don't color the whole thing. I just color part of the picture because that's the whole point of spot coloring. And since it has foil on it, you don't have to do too much to these pictures. So I probably will go back and get that. I love this particular pad. This is $16.99. The great thing about Books A Million is the shelf life of these items. They pretty much stay on the shelves for a very long time. So I've gone to Books A Million and seen the same things month per month because the prices are elevated. So you're seeing a longer shelf life. So if you see something in a video that I create for Barnes & Noble and Books A Million, you can most likely find those items the next month and the next month. These items, I just don't see them move quickly unless they are moving quickly and then they're replenishing them quickly. But I highly, highly doubt it. Here's a Faber-Castell pop-up coloring item. It's like a 3D item. I've seen that multiple times in Books A Million. It looks really cool. I just don't think I have the patience to put it together. Here's another charm kit. You can find these at Hobby Lobby for the same price. This $21.99. The same exact Make It Real kit is in Hobby Lobby as well. And so you're seeing the same pricing. If you need charms, that's a great kit to get, to just buy have a bunch of charms. And I'm going to begin to make my way out of the store. I really appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any Books A Million stores in your state. They're few and far between. I know a lot of states just don't have them anymore. North Carolina is lucky to have the ones that we have, but they are spread out thin. So in my case, I have to travel over an hour to get to any Books A Million. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time in the craft aisle.